Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. I made some progress and I worked probably half day backwards, but I reached some conclusions which they are going to count for the next steps. First of all, what went well? I added the audio interface, a tiny little PMOD module which has an amplifier, a D-class amplifier, which has I2S interface. So I instantiated in VHDL a piece of code there, which I downloaded from the internet, unknown author. I checked the header. I don't know who's the author, but anyway, thank you very much, unknown author, wherever you are in the world. It worked out of the box, so it's a small I2S formatter, kind of flexible. It worked directly. I instantiated a DDS, a direct digital synthesizer, to generate 1 kilohertz and fed that into the I2S transceiver, and that through some pins to the PMOD module. I'm kind of detailing this on my blog. I put a post. I'm going to link it in the description if you want to see exactly which PMOD, which. And I loaded on the blog the file, the I2S interface file. Works fine if someone wants to reuse it. Now, this is the part which kind of went okay. I'm going to make a quick test here. Just enable the audio. Okay, so that's a test signal. So regarding the mixer, the external mixer, the original radio had an external mixer, which is bringing, the RF band into a very low frequency, which then is amplified by basically close to audio. So it's a mixer which is used, diode mixer uses a downconverter. Initially I kind of like that idea, so I'm going to make a diode mixer to replicate what they have. And then I realized, diode mixer are a bit messy because you need to match the diodes. You have leakage. The IF may leak into your signal. You will get many products there that you don't want to have. So I say, maybe I don't need a mixer. Maybe I can sample directly the RF. Now, obviously my ADC, it's slower than the incoming highest frequency of those amateur bands. So the only way to do it is actually to downsample. What is downsampling? In a few words, it's when your input signal is band limited, and our signal is band limited because we have those band filters, and the amateur bands are quite narrow. So they're like, I think the 7 megahertz, the 40 meter band, it's only 200 kilohertz. It's from 7 megahertz to 7.2 megahertz. And the other bands are kind of, let's say, way below a megahertz. I think only the 28 megahertz is maybe a little bit larger. But anyway, so I said, look, I can actually downsample this. And by downsampling, the ADC being a sampling system, it will actually downconvert those signals into the baseband. So why not doing this in one go instead of having an external mixer and then sample in the Nyquist band? The Nyquist band is from DC to frequency sample divided by 2. Why not taking advantage of the aliasing, because our signal is band limited anyway, so the actual bandwidth of those amateur bands is way less than the Nyquist band of the ADC. So I'm going to probably make a video to explain in detail this, but I think that's the plan, to simplify this radio to band filter, amplification, maybe another band filter, I don't know, an amplifier, a VGA, a variable gain amplifier, and straight into the ADC. One reason why I thought of this is that the ADC that we are going to use actually has a very high bandwidth. It's called full power bandwidth. So it's actually capable of handling those quite fast signals. So in theory, it should work. Now, it could be a brain fart. I don't know. Anyway, this is where I am with this. I simplified. I just got rid of the mixer in front. Now it might come back. We don't know. I got the ICs. I probably need to make some PCBs because they are tiny and I don't have the proper adapters, and I don't want to build adapters. I'm just going to go straight for the PCB. I'm going to put on the PCB the VGA because I need to test the VGA anyway, the variable gain amplifier, and ADC. And I'll keep the filter externally so we can swap in and out filters for different bands. So yeah, this is where I am with this. Good progress, but we'll see how it goes in the next days. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year and all the best for you guys.